Good morning, students. I hope you all are fitting fine. So, today we are going to revise articles and quantifiers. So, without wasting any time, let's start the revision. Hello, everyone. So, today we are going to start the revision of articles and quantifiers. First, we are going to revise articles, and after that, we'll revise quantifiers. So, let's start. Articles. An article is a word that comes before a noun. As you all know, a and the. These are three articles. An article is a word that comes before noun. Noun you all are aware of. Noun is name of a person, place, animal, thing, feelings or ideas. Fine. So the words a and the are called articles. They are broadly classified into two parts, indefinite articles and definite articles. A and an are indefinite articles and the is definite articles. Okay, so articles are broadly classified into two parts, indefinite articles and definite articles. A and an are indefinite articles and the is definite article. Now, how to use indefinite and definite articles. First, we are going to study about a and an. Okay. We use a before words that begin with consonant sound. Again, I am telling you, we check consonant sound and vowel sound. We don't check consonant and vowels. You all know A, E, I, O, U. These five are vowels. We don't check vowels and consonant. We check consonant and vowel sound. So before consonant sound, we will use a, and before vowel sound, we will use an. A man, a lamp, a cat. Man, again it is starting from consonant sound. Similarly, an apple, an eraser, an umbrella. So wherever there is a consonant sound, we will use a, and wherever there is a vowel sound, we will use an. Now, where to use indefinite article, that is a and an. This is clear that before consonant sound we will use a and before vowel sound we will use an. But where are the places where we'll apply a and an? So first thing is before singular countable noun. You all know singular also and countable also. Singular means one person, place, animal or thing, and countable means things that can be counted in numbers. Fine, so we will use indefinite article before singular countable noun, or we will use when we refer to one person or thing, that means singular. Fine, so the first use is before singular countable noun, and the second use is with names of occupation. Fine. These are the two places where we will use indefinite article. Like for example, I found an eraser. Eraser is singular countable. I am talking about one eraser and we can count number of erasers in fingers. Again, it is starting from vowel sound. That's why I have put an before eraser. Okay. He wants to become an architect. Architect is occupation. Again, I'll use a or an. Architect is starting from vowel sound. That's why I have put an. Aman is training to become a pilot. Pilot is again occupation. Now, pilot is having consonant sound. That's why I have put a. Fine. So, before consonant sound, we will use a, and before vowel sound, we will use an. And the two uses are, first is singular countable noun and second is with occupation. Fine. These are the uses of indefinite articles. Next we have definite articles. The is the definite article. We use it when we are referring to the person for the second time. When we are referring to that person for the second time, we will use the. That is definite article. Second, we are going to use it with unique things or people like the sun, the king. Similarly, things that are one in number like the Taj Mahal, the Red Fort. Okay. Third use is before superlative degrees, that is the best, the worst. Fine. Fourth use is to talk about previously mentioned thing. That means if we are talking about the thing for the second time. We are also going to use it with certain groups, families, organizations or species of animals like the aroras. Here we are referring to the complete group. Okay, you can check previous videos if you want to learn the use of definite article in detail. Fine. Next we have where are the places where we are not going to use any article. Fine, that is no article. First is when we talk about things in general, like milk is good for you. This is a general statement, so we are not going to put any article before milk. Second, when we talk about sports or games, let's go and play basketball. We are not going to use any article. Third is before name of countries. Fourth is before name of languages. Fifth is when before the name of railway station when they are also place names. Okay. Next is before name of meals. But if the name of meal is repeating for the second time, that means we have already mentioned it before and then we are using it again. Then we will put the article. Fine. And last one is before noun plus number. That is the laboratory is in room 6 on the 3rd floor. Fine. Room 6. Noun plus number. We are not going to put any article. Okay. So these are the uses of article. Again I am telling you. The is definite article and a and an are indefinite articles. Next topic is quantifiers. The term quantifier comes from the word quantity, that what quantity is there. A quantifier is placed before a noun to tell us the amount needed. They are used with both countable and uncountable as well as with singular and plural noun. There are so many quantifiers, much, many, a lot of, some, a few, any. We are going to study some of them that are in your syllabus. Again, I am telling you this is the most important table. You all should learn this by heart if you want to learn quantifiers. And this is your classwork also. You have to draw this table in your classwork. Few, a few and the few are used with countable plural noun. Now what is the difference between few, a few and the few? Few means almost non-existence. A few means some is there. Not many, but something is there. And the few means when we are referring to whole of that thing. Similarly, little, a little and the little. They are used with uncountable singular noun. Little means nothing is there, almost non-existence. A little means something is there, not much, but something is there. And the little means when we are referring to the thing as a whole. Okay. Next is much. Much is used with uncountable singular noun. Many is used with countable plural noun. Both is used with countable as well as uncountable noun. When we are talking about two people, we will use both. This is very, very important. So learn it by heart. Okay. And this is your homework. You have to fill in the blanks. Again, you are getting options in bracket and like this only articles and quantifiers will come in your exam. First try to do it yourself and then you can check answers from here. Thank you class. All the best for your exam.